Hello, hello. Welcome to this Aries Tarotscope. Hope you guys are doing well today on this 11/11/2020 Master Numerology Day and Energy Portal. So, Aries, what is going on? What does Spirit want us to know for November? Let's dive in and take a look. I'm going to be using the Shapeshifters Oracle by Lucy Cavendish. I'm going to use my own Galactic Goth Oracle, Wild Women, Messages from the Universe, and Work Your Light. So Aries or Aries Cross Watchers. So this is mainly intended for Sun and Ascendant Aries. Let's take a look. What is going on? What are our past energies for Aries? Ooh. The unending sadness of looking back, endless regret, obsessive grief, replaying the past, and negative nostalgia. Resonating to number 36, so 9. So really letting go of any obsessive thoughts, clinging to the past, really staying in our energy of grief and disappointment, and moving forward to a better emotional and psychological space after disappointment, after dead ends, or situations or relationships, maybe jobs or geographical locations that didn't quite work out as we had hoped they would, and really allowing Spirit to assist us to move to a better space in terms of what we really deserve, what our value is calling in, and something that is in better alignment with who we truly are on the inside and who we are transforming into. So really letting go of those energetic patterns of the past that keep us feeling trapped, keep us feeling small, and are repeating old patterns and toxic cycles in relationships. So really letting go of the past and cutting the cords to any of those toxic energies so that we can move forward and free ourselves into better relationship. And so let's see what our clarifying card is for that. Embrace the shadow self. So that's what we have been doing. We have really been looking at our fears. We just had 222 on the timestamp. Really been looking at our fears and allowing ourselves to release a version of ourselves that we no longer want to embody. Really coming into a better balance where we recognize that we have shadow, we have light, we can give, but we also have to learn to receive. So we are coming into this next stage of our transformation with a much more realistic perception of what we can achieve. We're still excited. We still have that fiery nature. And we're getting that passion back after being kind of taken off course. A divine cosmic realignment that really had us questioning our power, our strength, our value. And so we really had to go deep and dark into those woods, so to speak, to embrace the shadow, embrace the mistakes, embrace the shame, the guilt, or patterns of the past that we participated in without really recognizing the costs of them. And now we have transformed and transmuted that energy into something new by embracing this shadow self, by doing the work and not being afraid of being alone, or basically moving forward with the blindfold on, really trusting ourselves that we have the complete capacity, strength, courage, wisdom to move forward at this time, even though we can't see what's directly ahead of us. So what do we have for the present position for Aries? What's going on, Aries? The mermaid and the turtle. An elder will teach you. I love this. This is number 7 medicine. And I had also received this in another message too about the elder. And so I'm going to read this, a little excerpt from the Shapeshifters Tarot by Lucy Cavendish. So that is the number 25. All right, here we go. Oops. All right, here we are. The mermaid and the turtle. It is highly unlikely that a literal, experienced tribal elder will step forward in a garb of feather and bone to guide you today, though such beings can appear in vision and in disguise. As shapeshifters, they can become almost anyone. So while it may seem that there is no witch with her cauldron of transformation at the ready, no green man to take you into the deep beneath of the underworld and help you to be reborn, there are ancient ones who are ready to teach you the deep knowledge of the planet and her oceans, and they come to you in many ways. This is on page 111. At this time, it is the turtles who will speak with you, letting you know of your very old soul and whispering words that reawaken knowledge that is deep in the blood and the bones of the mother seas. The goddess Sedna may also be speaking to you of her journey from a victim to a being who gave the gift of creation to the creatures of the deep oceans. And this is a really strong one because Aries, we don't really find ourselves in the energy of victim mentality because usually we're such go-getters. We're always ready for the next one. We're not, afraid of taking risks. However, when an Aries gets sidelined, it can be a little bit more difficult for them to get back and get going because and there's a 555 on the timestamp there, because if you're really, really disappointed about something, you can be really confused and sent up into your mental body. And so it takes a little bit of time to come back and balance yourself out of that. So this turtle medicine is really quite beautiful because if you have worked with orca medicine or whale medicine in the past, it's indicating a connection to the Akashic records, but also that deep starseed, primal ancestral energy. And this turtle energy is, of course, that same energy, but more connected to the earth medicine, which I really, really love. So it says, although I, the turtle, am a newborn, I have lived lifetimes. I have come through to teach this young one who is of both the land and the sea. There are lessons she must understand in order to be of any benefit to this world. She has been a good student of life, and she has earned the right to have the ancient wisdom imparted to her now. I will teach, and if she will listen and become receptive, so an energy of receiving for Aries, the deep lessons will be hers. Others will gather around and try to overhear the secrets I share with her, but the knowledge is for her. Soon she will have initiations and teaching in a sacred practice. Until then, she must listen well to the very old ones, for they know the shape of the future. So, and that's another medicine of really digging deep within yourself and understanding that connection to the mystery, the connection to the unseen, can also be of solace and not simply confusion or discomfort. You can really come into a place where you tap into that ancient medicine within you, and you allow the elders of the universe, of the earth, to impart on you the wisdom that they would like to share with you, that you have earned, so to speak. And so this is a really beautiful medicine in terms of ancient wisdom being passed on to you, because this is the perfect time, because you are ready. You have opened yourself to receive or remember this ancient wisdom. So let's clarify this. Interference. Interesting. So usually, because this is a shadow deck, usually the intention with this card is that there is meddling and or interference in terms of your journey. Someone who is throwing shade or, even practicing just slinging bad energy, bad mojo your way. And so you can do one of two things. In terms of my advice, you can just say, any energies that are intended to harm me, I send back to the giver, and protect myself from those energies. And then in the other regard here, it just feels like perhaps there is actually a need for this interference at this point, because it has come with the mermaid and the turtle in terms of an elder coming to help. So you might at first think that this person, because it was talking about shapeshifter, that this person is coming in to meddle or interfere, but they might have a certain kernel of wisdom for you that helps you see things in a different way. So I might pull a clarifier for that card. I'm going to use my fantasy oracle. Let's see if that energy is based in light or dark. Oops. There we go. So, Oh, we have animal guardian. So this comes up too with the mermaid and the turtle. So really strong turtle medicine here. I'm not going to go too much further into that, but that is an interesting one. There's a little bit of an air of mystery in terms of that. You're going to have to use your discernment to trust this person's medicine, this person's teachings, and it might actually not even be a person at all. You might receive wisdom through your dreams, or you might receive wisdom in terms of an animal totem really coming across a turtle and or an ancient animal that is in resonance with the turtle energy. But definitely we have interference and animal guardian with the mermaid and the turtle in terms of ancient wisdom being imparted to you. So really pay attention at this time. And so future energy for Aries, we have Kitsune. I will show you whom to trust. This is great. So we have the mermaid and the turtle telling us that there's someone coming in to impart wisdom that we require for our future journey here because we have earned it. We've earned the truth. And whilst others might kind of lean into over here, they don't have the foundation that you have acquired through your initiations, through your challenges, grief, and past energies, looking into your shadow self. They might not have done this, so they're not going to be able to hear, even if they tried over here anyways. But there is this medicine of the Kitsune who will show you who is shapeshifting in negative energy and who is there to assist you in terms of that ancient energy. And we just had 1111 on the timestamp too. So Kitsune is a fox energy and an energy of great wisdom as well. So this could be part of that animal guardian leading you to this ancient wisdom too. So this animal will help you show who's friend, who is foe, because it says that someone in your circle is not what they seem. So someone who you might trust is untrustworthy at this time. And so it's important to figure out who that is, who is two-faced, so to speak, so that you don't get sidetracked or distracted from your ultimate goal and your path, and also so that you are able to listen to the medicine of this elder. And to clarify that, we have cosmic time out. So Kitsune, I will show you who to trust, a number 2 paired with the cosmic time out. So Spirit is really aligning you at this time. It's really your guides, your angels, Spirit is really helping the timing of this situation. So you don't rush ahead too quick, or you're not paying attention, right? So you're taking the time to pay attention to these people who are coming in and imparting wisdom. Is this wisdom coming from a place of love, a place of compassion and kindness, or is this wisdom coming from a place of self-serving energy? So they're wanting you to go in a certain direction because it serves them in some way, shape, or form. So really being aware that this person, this energy, this medicine must have discernment. You must pay attention to your inner truth, inner guidance as well, and note if any interference is happening on a negative level. And you can call on Kitsune, you can call on this fox totem, this medicine, to help show you, is this person coming from a place of love, integrity, truth, honesty? Or is this person a sneaky snake trying to come in and mess up my game because I'm not interested in games anymore, right? So the message from the universe for Aries is you have what it takes. It says always follow your heart unless it's been broken. Then you must lead it back into love, the universe. P.S. Did you know that hearts are never too big to mend, too small to rebound, or too tired to love again? So if you have felt like, I am never getting into another relationship, I do not trust anybody, I am not doing this, I am sick of this, just know you have what it takes to move forward one step at a time, one breath at a time. If you resonate with that, I did just do a general read for the 1111 portal. You can catch that on my channel. And it had a lot of valuable insights and information today about moving forward slowly at a steady pace. And so just remember, if you've had your heart broken, if you've had disappointment, and you've been clearing and working through fears, patterns with regards to relationships, you have what it takes to move forward. You have what it takes to listen to this ancient wisdom that's going to help you move forward on your past, from your past, and learning to trust again. That's a big one. I will show you whom to trust. Cosmic time out. You're taking time to observe, clarify, figure out any miscommunications before you move forward. And we just had 1444 on the timestamp there as well. What does Wild Woman have to impart on you? This is whether you resonate as being male, female, non-binary. This is the inner feminine, the inner wild, this magic. What medicine is coming through from the mystery cards? Allowing. Wow, this one is big. Aries, you're really having to receive. It's really important for you to receive. You're a fantastic giver. You're a fantastic caretaker. You can nurture, you can take risks, put in the energy, but allowing. Let's see what the medicine has to say for allowing. There we go. So here we go, Aries. Be the source of possibility for yourself. You can afford opportunity. To allow means to give your blessing of consent to move away from the plan. Ooh, for all those controlling Aries. Consider that the plan, so to speak, is to allow, not necessarily doing what you had in mind. Aries, we can definitely be in that energy of doing, moving, going. We don't like to be stationary for too long. Permit the presence of yourself. Say to yourself, I am allowed here. I am going to plan for my presence to be part of my experience and accept what unfolds before me. You are allowed to be here in your own way without judgment from anyone, including yourself. You can be our biggest critic. This is what is meant by sitting outside the box. Allowing is outside of our predetermined ways. Ooh, this is a big one. It's only from accepting what is that you get to move from one place to another. Allowing is moment by moment living. It is living in the unknown and is not part of the plan. All the Aries are going, no! Allowing is not a predetermined motivation or incentive. It is letting be what is in each moment, undetermined by your mind. Whoa, this is big medicine. This is huge for Aries. Letting go, allowing, releasing the strict kind of script that we want for ourselves. We want to know what's happening. We want to know when, who, why, where. We want to get all the details. Spirit is saying, no, you have to plan in for the unknown. If you want to plan, if you want to control, the least you can do is actually put in there that you're not in control and you can't determine everything. So give yourself permission to consider that your path has as much right to be here as anyone else's. Per means for each, and mission means assignment, permission. Consider for a moment that to give yourself permission is really to accept each assignment your life presents, to grant permission for each task, and to allow for the presentations unfolding in every moment. To claim your place in the world is to let all of yourself be here and to permit the passage of all that is presented to you. Wow, that's also snake medicine, swallowing life whole. So the good, the bad, the ugly. To allow this moment to enter into your life allows you, all of you, to be here in the moment. Embrace yourself here, take it all in. If you take in all of your life up until this point, you are taking in all of yourself. Possibility is your chance to break open into opportunity unfolding in every moment. But remember, this is a step-by-step process. Experience each moment one small step at a time. Staying in the moment is the key to allowing and observing yourself as you go along. You deserve to be here. All your feelings are yours and they are part of your journey. Don't be afraid. You are allowed to be present in everything you do, no matter what. Grant yourself permission to allow your feelings, breathe, feel the feeling. So if you have been closing yourself off, protecting yourself, putting up barriers instead of boundaries, and really starting to go cold. Aries, we know what that feels like because we're so passionate. We're so full of life that when we get sidetracked or disappointed or a little bit hesitant about something, we can really close it off. We can go Queen of Swords, no problem. So start to open yourself up again. It is not hard to allow. The hardest thing is to not be yourself, right? And so this is, if you got burned by being you, if you got burned by being fully powerful, by communicating, by being assertive, by being creative and fiery and all of you. If you got burned because you were you and you were all of you and you went big and you took a risk, that ain't your problem. That's the other person's loss, right? So keep on moving forward. Feel the feelings, move through it. Allow yourself to be disappointed, but also we're done being stuck in that. We are finished going around in circles. There is no more of this. We are moving out of that energy. So in order to move out of that energy and into the next stage of our lives, we need to actually be present and feeling instead of cold and shut off and frozen in time. So you just have to give yourself permission and practice it a little. You are a good woman or man, right? This is talking about that inner feminine, the divine feminine within you. Know this. Know this. Don't wonder, don't question, don't get confused about someone else's projections of fear onto you or self-sabotage that they were dealing with. No. Know this. You are a good woman. It really is important and a natural and inherent part of the wonder-filled, wild, and authentic path. So allow, take it in, feel the feelings, move forward confidently, okay? Even after these hardships, even after heartbreak, disappointment, catastrophe, whatever it has been, you have met your shadows. And you most likely have been a catalyst for someone else to really look at their shadows too. So focus on the ancient wisdom being imparted to you, your animal guidance or interference, which is divine intervention here. Be careful though, right? Because it's up to you to intuit who's out for themselves and who is actually standing in integrity. So Kitsune will help you with that. But cosmically, you're in a little bit of a timeout here. So, not in action and not totally in passive, but you're a little bit of that hanged man energy. So to clarify everything, we have align your life. What is no longer in alignment with who you truly are? So really asking yourself, do you need to move? Because where you are is not serving you. It is not aligning you. Do you need to move out of a relationship because it's not in your highest and best? Do you need to quit your job because you've been complaining about it for the last 5 years? It's going to be time. So this is about aligning, right? Getting this into your mind and your heart space, sitting with this energy, observing where are you out of alignment so that you can create and or take the opportunities to move yourself out of any energies that aren't serving you any longer. So the time is coming. You have what it takes. Remember, you have what it takes to realign your life. Okay. If it's in shambles, you have what it takes, one step at a time, one breath at a time, to realign your life and choose what's in alignment with you. Choose what's going to go for the long haul and who you can trust. Kitsune will help you with that. And that's also rebuilding trust with yourself and rebuilding trust with the cosmos. So rebuilding trust with spirit. If you've had a really tough time of things, that's going to take a little bit of time. So you're going to have to cultivate and reconnect with your team, your guides, your angels, and just go, okay, I'm a little uncertain here, a little unsteady because some of these things that happened. Let's rebuild this connection. Let's rebuild and regain trust. And first and foremost, you're going to have to rebuild trust with yourself. So paying attention to your intuition, taking those cues and then seeing what happens so that you can start to build up that energy of trust again with the universe and yourself, and therefore the path ahead of you and what has already come and gone. So really accepting where you are at this time and visioning where you want to go and what you want to see for yourself. So Aries, heavy energy again here today, but definitely beautiful in terms of you have earned some ancient wisdom, and that energy is going to be imparted to you. So make sure you're receptive to listen and pay attention to that energy coming in. You can allow that energy, you can allow yourself to move forward at this time and be more open to receiving, and definitely paying attention to who is truly standing in integrity and honesty and truth, and who is just out to serve themselves. And maybe through no malice, but still not really giving you exactly what you deserve in terms of coming from a heart-centered place. So Aries, I hope that resonated with you. Feel free to give a thumbs up to the video if it did. Of course, if you haven't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe so you can catch the next videos. And like, share, comment just to support the channel if you feel called to do so. You can also find me on Facebook, Kindred Heart Tarot, and Instagram at Mollie Kindred. So I will catch up with you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. And since it is an 11/11/2020 portal day, so master number day, just make sure that if you are having a rough day, ground yourself, maybe do a little meditation, and be aware of what you're focusing your energy towards. So hopefully you can focus your energy on something that you are wanting or looking forward to creating and looking forward to experiencing in the future. All right, guys, take care. Ciao for now. Bye.